சகோதரா சகோதரி அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம்.
வணக்கம்.
At the outset, I take the pleasure to congratulate brother Selvaji and his team, ably assisted by TNCC social media team KTLG under the guidance of TNCC President, Brother Shri Alagiri ji, for this initiative of befitting compliments and appreciation to one of the great leaders of our time, respected Chidambaram ji. It is in keeping with his services to the nation that today senior leaders, not only from the Congress, but even from other parties, have spoken so highly about respected Chidambaram ji's contribution to our nation. Tomorrow, we will all be celebrating the 75th birthday of our beloved leader. மரியாதைக்குரிய பா சிதம்பரம் அவர்களுக்கு இனிய பிறந்த நாள் வாழ்த்துக்கள். I must say here that why this initiative in which all leaders are mentioning about their experience, about their interaction, about their learning from Chidambaram ji. Because it is leaders like respected Chidambaram ji who are inspiration to generation, the present generation, the coming generation, on how one in public service can dedicate and commit himself to nation building and service to the society. There is so much to speak for respected Chidambaram ji, and all senior leaders have been doing that. I will be short and crisp. I would like to submit that respected Chidambaram ji is a leader whose visionary perspectives, intellectual brilliance, articulation, and simplicity is inspirational. Tomorrow, people not only in Tamilnadu, but across India, even abroad, will be praying and wishing birthday greetings to respected Chidambaram ji, and that he be blessed with happiness, success, and a long, healthy life in service to the nation and Congress party. I'm sure each and every Congress cadre is proud of Chidambaram ji's saga of sacrifice and struggle for the nation. Everyone so befittingly speaks about his work as the Union Finance Minister, as his work as the Union Home Minister. When a legislator used to religiously watch his debates in Parliament, thorough with his statistics and facts, knowledgeable about all aspects, yet so very humble, so very soft spoken. And we have seen Noisy debates in parliament. When the present ruling regime was then in the opposition, making baseless allegations, never ever respected Chidambaram ji as a minister got perturbed. And each and every point raised by then opposition leaders was convincingly answered by him in his very soft but forceful and effective tone. And we have seen respected Chidambaram ji's contribution along with then Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh ji, under the guidance of our leaders, respected Sonia ji and respected Rahul ji, of fortifying the economic reforms. The economic liberalization process being taken forward and strengthening the Indian economy. Benchmarks of performance were created under his tenure as Union Finance Minister, which drew the attention of the economists of the world, which acknowledged that India is truly a superpower in the making. Everyone expected in democracy, governments come, governments go. But people expected that anyone who follows the UPA government will gain for the strong foundations created by the Congress-led UPA government. Unfortunately, today the nation witnesses that the economy has been totally derailed. Instead of taking advantage of the strong, secure, developed economy which the Congress-led UPA government left for the incoming BJP government, we have found all the advantages destroyed by the anti-people policies of the BJP government led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. It is even more unfortunate that despite our leaders, respected Sonia ji, respected Rahul ji, Dr. Manmohan Singh ji, respected Chidambaram ji, alerting, cautioning, warning the BJP government not to take anti-people decisions. Decisions like the demonetization, decisions like the faulty implementation of GST, despite warnings, were implemented by the Modi government. As a result, we are witnessing the fallout of this government. Even as a Union Home Minister, if you go back to statistics during time of respected Chidambaram ji being Home Minister, everything was under control. Law and order was smooth. He was a communicative Home Minister who interacted on all important issues, keeping the public aware. But today, the country is facing a crisis where the democracy and the constitution is in danger. This government doesn't respect the constitution of Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar. This BJP government doesn't respect the dignity of the parliament. Today, the government is conducting the so-called farce of a parliament session without a question hour, which is the heart of the proceedings of the parliament. It is as if this government is saying no questions to be asked. And that is exactly the reason why the voice of caution, the voice of warning of respected P. Chidambaram ji was attempted to be silenced by this government by leveling malicious, malified, baseless, motivated charges against him, which have not and will not stand in the court of law, because Satyamev Jayate is our principle. We have seen the time when a leader of respected Chidambaramji's stature, who in fact needs to be felicitated, honored for his contribution to the nation, but this government maliciously tried to target him. But as always, the nation witnessed Chidambaramji standing with resolve and determination for the truth. And finally, the truth prevailed. Today, we all are honoring respected Chidambaramji. I am sure I too, as so many others of you mentioned, am his student. Not in the sense of where you study under a professor, but in the sense, I think all of you have heard the story of Eklavya, where Chidambaramji is an institution, and we learn from his speeches, from his messages on the social media, from his media interactions. So much to learn from him. My personal interactions with respected Chidambaramji have always been very enlightening. Every time after meeting him, I have come out with some additional knowledge and learning. And even his concern for the people and the welfare of the people is reflected in his every perspective. In my interactions discussing the Congress party, organizational issues also, he has always guided that Congress party should be a platform to help the poor, the middle class, the common man, the needy, the vulnerable. And it has been our effort in Tamilnadu, as per the same guidance under the leadership of respected Sonia ji and respected Rahul ji, to make the Congress party organization a bridge to connect with the people, to understand their feedback, and to work. And I would like to compliment TNCC functionaries, district presidents, block presidents, PCC office bearers, each one, that they have been working despite all obstacles and constraints on the path shown by respected Rahul ji, respected Sonia ji, and our respected leader Chidambaram ji. Today, I take this occasion to greet and wish respected Chidambaram ji a very, very happy birthday to you, sir. We all are with you in your efforts to strengthen the Congress party, to reach out to the people through Congress party, and we pray for a very healthy life for you, for your continued long innings in the service of the people and the Congress party. Thank you. Nandri Vanakkam.